Hey, what's up guys? It is I, AteSalar180, here to bring you another video. Welcome to the part 3 of funny experiences. I highly suggest that you check out the other two if you haven't already. Alright, so this first story actually takes place after school when I was in 7th grade. So I tried out a club called robotics. I never have really done it before, so I wanted to just give it a try and see what I thought about it. And the first thing I actually noticed when walking into that shop was actually my best buddy Elite, and I just wanted to talk to him for a bit, so we actually spent a lot of time talking, and then some kid actually showed up late. And the kid still had his backpack on, even though the teacher was like, alright, so you gotta put that away, and then he put it away. But the funny part that I thought was hilarious is, when he threw it back, it landed into the sink. And this sink was actually an automatic sink, so it's a sensor activated, and then that has hit water. So then it actually went across the room and landed exactly in the sink, and then the water actually hit onto the backpack. And even though I laughed, I was actually trying to mask it so that he wouldn't actually see that I was laughing, because I didn't want to make it look like I was picking on him, but everyone ended up laughing anyways, and then I couldn't actually contain myself. So I'm sorry if the kid's watching. I highly doubt he is, but I'm sorry. Alright, moving on. So the next story actually takes place when I was with my troop on a campout. And Dojefan and I were by the water skipping rocks, because this actually had an amazing site that, with a lot of rocks in, it was pretty easy to skip some of these rocks because a lot of them ended up to be flat, so it was one of our favorite places to actually skip rocks. And on top of that, we actually finished having chicken patties for lunch, but there was one leftover patty, and we only did this because we were actually complete imbeciles, but we took the patty and skipped it across a lake. And the worst part is, it actually skipped 6 times before actually sinking. And now for the final story. So this story takes place in an area where you can actually snow tube, so me and my brother and a couple friends were actually there to try it out. And it was also cool because it was easy to get up. They had like this escalator to go up, and there was actually 5 sections so that each person in each section could race each other. Now, Dojefan, Lego Films, Lego Blocks Films, and I actually all had our personal race against each other. And most of the time, I would actually win the race. But the story doesn't actually say about who won the race. The funny part actually takes place with Lego Blocks Films. So all 3 of us raced down. I, of course, won the race. But then Dojefan actually thought he won. But then my brother, Lego Blocks Films, came in like a savage and just like had his arms behind his neck. And it was actually looked hilarious for Dojefan because it had perfect sight of each other. And at the end of the day, we all ended up laughing after that. Alright, so that concludes all the stories I was going to tell. And I want to try something new.